Hello, 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 and welcome back. Yeah, well, here we go again with this I don't know yet, with this maybe wonderful game, where we will be going through the bamboo thicket slope, and we are gonna have some fun. Once I am actually prepared to go on. Hello. I hope you're good. And maybe you are happy to finally see some nice stuff here, by the way. Oh yeah, okay, I do remember now. Yeah, that's actually good to, after a little break, to be back here and have a harder bugger around. Okay, let's actually, first of all, do some... Yes, obviously that... Okay, yes. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly warm up here, though. I want to press a different button to attack. Unfortunately, I feel kind of sick. That's sad. I hope you are gonna be better very, very soon. And are not gonna get fully sick. That would be quite nice, right? And yes, I did enjoy the trip. It was cool. Okay, I think I'm warmed up. Although I obviously missed to die all the time in games, right? That's the one thing I totally missed, to torture myself. With games which are just stupidly unfair. Okay, good. I'm ready then for the pro fight against the bugger at the bridge, where I'm gonna be a bit more careful and do like hit dodge thingy and not gonna be very greedy. That's not gonna be the plan. Okay, dodge, then we can do that. And that is maybe a important thing to do too, right? Something I'm not, I guess, often enough. If I remember correctly, last time was ended the dude that he... Yes, we got a one where you need to... It was exactly, yes. I just went up against the other dudes to have a bit of punchiness warm up before going to the real enemy. He changed his rhythm. He's like a totally new enemy. I swear. He fights totally different. They changed, I guess they patched and changed his rhythm in the last couple of days, I guess. That's the only explanation I have. Otherwise he would be dead, right? Ah, that's sad. Okay, he's fast. Totally forgot that. True, FromSoft just shadow dropped a 30 GB just for Sekiro just to change up this on guy. Totally, yep. And just on my account, obviously. Okay, I'm getting there. Okay, I see. Okay, good. That was good. We are going there. Getting there. It's oh god. Oh boy, stupid. Okay. Why did I take the healing potion? I can't explain. I just pressed the button. Just, I guess, of true happiness to be finally playing this game again. That was true enjoyment of the game. No. Oh, this game sometimes. It obviously can't be me, right? Obviously not. So Michael, apart from feeling a bit sick, did you maybe experience a new game or something, or did you just try to not get completely sick? Have you been doing something new, or was it just the good old school mod work stuff? Oh, you finished one. Oh. Oh, okay, there are a couple of DLCs. Okay, cool. How many DLCs? I don't even know. I have to admit, I don't even know how many DLCs are there. There are. Okay, 2 DLCs with a, so okay, good. By the way, what would be better in this game if you are at a ledge that you drop down actually and not, at least in certain situations like this, and not then stay at the edge and, you know, edge around, right? And do into full edging mode. No pun intended, by the way. Oh boy. Why did I try to make a joke there, man? I hope you enjoyed the DLC though, or the storyline in the DLC. Seems to be that you obviously can spend a ton lot of time in that world. I'm edging all the time with the world. I'm walking on a thin edge. I'm tiptoeing on a thin edge. And not on my edge. Oh god, sorry. Well, yes, let us actually, I wanna see, by the way, the first, until I died, until the edge lord thingy happened, right? No pun, no. The fight went well, and then the game was just FromSoftware work, just stupid. It was fine. There were good parts and there were bad parts. Well, it was not a bad experience, but it wasn't something extraordinary. Okay. Well, it's a Bethesda title, right? Obviously, the wholesomeness and the best parts were obviously in the main game, and that, I guess, was. I wanted to try to make a joke, but somehow I couldn't make up a joke. I tried. But I guess there are gotta be a ton lot of mods you could try too. I guess there are hundreds of thousands of mods which probably produce a better experience story-wise, oh boy, than Bethesda actually did. Maybe. Stupid bamboo. I'm stuck. Oh boy. Is this game stupid? Was the joke maybe representing your views? Maybe, yes. Not shitting, just curious, because in my experience the DLCs from Bethesda are better than the main game. For example, the Skyrim DLCs were actually fun. Okay. Maybe I just have a weird view there. Maybe. But I wasn't even able. Maybe my view there doesn't really count, right? Since I wasn't evil. I wasn't even able to make a joke to shit on Bethesda there, right? I had nothing particularly in mind. Just a impression of Bethesda as a overall company, actually. Sorry, I needed to wait a sec to not get angry with this game. Like a pro. This is so stupid. If you get pushed in this edge, you can't dodge, and then you just get killed. This is so overly stupid. Sorry. Sorry. My overviews currently are this. The Elder Scrolls is a truly fascinating and amazing universe, but Bethesda is an incompetent developer, at least in the present. Not gonna argue. The disappointment I have had with Starfield was quite big. I didn't finish the game, I just played it like a couple of hours, and I was really glad. Sadly enough, I have to say that I was really glad that I didn't buy it, but that it was included in Game Pass. Otherwise, I would have forced myself through a game I did not really enjoy. I actually wanted to finish it, but did not happen yet. Okay, but this try was not bad, actually. I still can't believe that Bethesda actually defended it with, but the space is empty. Yep. Maybe someone should explain to Todd or the team that sometimes, even though they are maybe or probably right that space is empty, but that maybe sometimes realism is not, doesn't equal fun in the game, right? Maybe somebody should tell them actually. Except it is a simulation. That is something a bit different. But it was not called Star Simulation last time I checked. Fun marketing there, in my opinion, was a true Todd thing to say. If the game is not performing well on your computer, you have to buy a new computer. We do not try to make the game to run stutter-free on old school tech. We don't do anything with the performance. Anyways, I read somewhere that Starfield is Todd's dream game. I don't know how well at that point is it, or just a comment somewhere, but I think it's interesting. Yep. And I have to admit, although of course I do not know if it's true or not, but that would actually, I don't want to be mean, but that actually sounds totally like something Todd would say. This bamboozle, man. Yes, 16 times the detail, yes. What confuses me until today, by the way, that the term a quadruple title was not invented by Todd, but it was invented by the Ubisoft guy, right? That's confusing me. Anyways. Yeah, not really confused. It was going to be either Ubisoft, EA, or Bethesda. I'd really be surprised if it was someone other than these three. Yeah, totally. And then they seem to be surprised if their game is not successful, or the players don't like it, and then it's the angry nerd gamers who review bomb the games or stuff. This is kind of funny too. The confusion after release. Releasing a half-finished, not well-performing game and then be confused. Stupid tree. this bamboo thingy is actually a good example why climate change is actually a good thing. So in a couple of decades, hopefully, there's not going to be any bamboo in the world anymore, and games in the future won't have these bamboo thingy going on. Climate change might even be good, man. This bamboozles me. Speaking of weird developer things, the project lead of Vampire the Masquerade 2 said the players need to lower their expectations for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline 2. That's something I read too many times, and it's actually tragically funny. I think it's going to be released at the beginning of October, or it already has been released at the beginning of September. I wanted, since I played the first part, not Bloodlines, but the Mask. Anyways, I played the second part was, I wanted to play, then I read there are 4 vampire clans, and you can join 2 of them, and the other 2 you have to buy to join them. And then I thought, screw you, man. There was where I said, no, thank you. That's another, not only lowering the expectations, which is there are some extra pay to win. It is totally, I think it is relatively okay to lower your expectation with the game, but to do this pay to win shit into it makes me crazy. It's kinda, maybe we are lucky that FromSoft hasn't actually found that trick out, right? To put on a easy mode and let them, it's plus 100 euros. That would be funny. Oh, they should actually do that. That would be a cash cow, maybe. Should try that out. So, relax. Go easy. And this stupid jumping part. Oh god. Now after I have done that, I'm gonna go through your freaking god, I'm annoyed. This game. Good. Something very similar was in Lords of the Fallen. Okay, I was for a second thinking, if you wanted to play some classes, like for example the one they used for the promo tutorials, you had to buy it or play through the whole game and play the class in NG+. Yeah, the microtransaction, or whether it's this case a microtransaction or the whole extra bonus stuff, you can. I'm not the biggest fan of most of them, right? Not gonna lie. And with the class thingy, for example, I think is not very cool too. I would agree with that. Mostly surprised that there wasn't a bigger outrage about that, but on the other hand, that was an outrage about it launching with a shitty state. True. True. Not on the contrary, at least for what you have to say for the developer, which is, I know that obviously out of my, didn't look that up obviously, CI Game SE, at least what what you can say, without defending the state how the game was released, at least you can say they afterwards a lot of patches came out, and what I've heard that the version 2.0 fixed most of the stuff. That's what I've heard. At least they fixed it afterwards and just didn't let the game rot like that, right? And I don't know if there is mod support, I don't know. They didn't let the community do the work like other developers do. Not out calling FromSoftware, Bethesda obviously. I wanted to be cool and hit him before he hits me. Guess what? That didn't work out. Damn it. It's actually funny. I'm actually funny too. And you are actually funny too. That on Nexus Mod 7 of 10 of the almost modded games are made Bethesda. Although the question is it because Bethesda games are in utter need of modding, or is it that Bethesda games are just made for being modded to generate a whole new world more easy than other games? That could be part of the thingy too, right? Okay, we are getting there. I see. I'm Okay, good. That was actually not bad. That was the best try so far, in my opinion. I think. I know. I can say it. I'm the player man. So I think, at least. I think the answer is that Bethesda has a cult following which just simply will play their games and made it, and Bethesda does support modders. It's basically a combination of these. Yeah, not gonna argue that they are having a huge group of, followers. Not sure if I would call them cult followers, but that's I can't debate. I don't have proof, right? But I think Don't you think that... I kinda agree with you, right? But don't you think that with part of what comes with, for example, Skyrim, what is already in the game with all the items and stuff, that it's just for a fantasy thingy, just so cool, since you have a whole foundation to build your mod on without needing to invent the wheel new, so to say, right? Without putting in all the items and stuff you can already rely on, which then gives you the ability as a mod developer to put your creativity into the important mod things you want to do or not. Some certainly are. Not gonna argue that. True, but that's, I guess, with every big product, Apple, for example, Android, Google, whatever you want to say. But not gonna argue that. They probably have a lot of fanboys. Good is that other games like Gothic, right, Michael? Gothic, they don't have any fanboys, right? If I understand correctly, your point is basically saying that Skyrim or Bethesda games are a great ground for creating your own project without having to pay for like the engine, so modders are simply using Skyrim as a means to achieve their goals. Yes, or not only the engine, but you have a whole tool set of the environment, like, you know, all the items you could, the tables and stuff, all the items you can put into houses and stuff. You have a whole foundation to build on to just then focus, for example, on your, I don't know, storytelling or stuff. And you don't have to... They just come out of the house with a lot of stuff, I think. Feel like that can be simply checked, so let me check. So today my big enemy is not the freak up there on the house, but actually the walls. These are the whole endgame heavy hitter enemy stuff. was I doing? Oh, yes, I got to resurrect. Well, it could have gone better to try. Hello, thank you. Yes, it is. It's the first time playing. Not the first time playing, but the first playthrough. Good game for the first playthrough. Wait a couple of minutes more and you see it's not gonna be that great. I know it's the counter is useful. I'm just trying to build up my skills currently, which, as you see, are not the highest. But I'm slowly leapfrogging my way there. Keep up, bro. Rome wasn't built. Yeah, totally. Luckily, it was not built in a day. That would be embarrassing. If it would take me longer to learn this game than it took Rome to be built. I'm getting there. But coming to think about it... Okay. I'm going to be at the point the enemies are going to be hesitating to actually try to hit me, hopefully. Just might take a couple of years. Oh boy. Solved like a pro. Gotta learn your Mikuri's best by getting the game. Yes, this little Padawan here has still a lot to learn. You're right. On my way there to become a real pro. But I'm a slow learner. Might take a bit. Build up your confidence, King. You're doing good. If you die all the time, it is kinda hard to get confident, but I'm slowly getting there, hopefully. Oh, camera. That's this part. Okay, you're playing the hardest soul. Yep, I'm noticing. Everybody dies hundreds of times. I do hope that, but I can't believe. Perfectly normal. Most people just give up at the changed ogre. You're already doing good. Okay, good. Thank you. That's good for the confidence. Why did I try to heal myself? Got distracted there for a second. Yeah, enemy attacks have a tracking, healing, high risk, low reward, paid, safe when. Yes. That's already I've bit noticed before that some attacks just, you know, aim at you and they just hit you. Okay, yeah. Be more careful with healing, I get it. Just heal when you are absolutely sure not to get hit. Makes sense. Unlike Dark Souls and Elden Ring, the enemy's attacks are code to attract and hit. Yep. That's at least what I've noticed with the nasty, stinking kick attacks of that dude. Okay, yeah. Be careful with healing. Got it. And thank you. Kicking attacks are massive opportunities to push for punishing. Yes, that's exactly what yes. Just noticed that too. Instead of dodging, you gotta Mikiri for insane posture damage. It's the same button, isn't it? It's circle on the PlayStation. I think I'm pressing the right button. I'm just pressing it at the wrong time. That's actually more the more of the problem, right? The counter is at the moment the thrust attack lands. I'm pressing it, I think, too early out of I'm pressing it too early out of fear to get hit when the signal comes up. Okay, I see. You're not supposed to... Okay. Okay. You're not supposed to move while you Mikiri. The game does a bad job at getting that across this and let it... Okay. Okay, thank you. That is so far what I actually then was... having a... That was the problem. Let's see, I gotta need to get used to that. There, I did it. Okay, I can Mikiri every kick attack. Okay, that's okay. I tried that, but I at least did it once. Okay, every kick attack can be countered. Okay, that's a neat information. Let's see if I can get some sort of traction here and try to do it and make it a W. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, that's what I said. Okay, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, then I take that back, what I said before. Yeah. Then back to my old information, the red sign. Okay. Got it, guys. No. Okay, okay, good. Thanks you for all the tips, guys. That helped out. Ah, that was a hard one, man. Thank you, guys. You were quite helpful overall. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, I'm slowly getting there. Thank you, by the way. The information not to move while do the counter was actually very, very good. Did not see that. Okay, Mist Raven Feathers. The bundle of Mist Raven Feathers can be fitted to this shinobi prosthetic to create a prosthetic tool. It in Yuzui Forest, far from the north of Ashina. Many birds of prey. The Mist Raven is the only one to have eluded capture by all who have tried. Should you somehow manage it, you'll find it gone. Only feathers in your grasp. Okay, whatever that means. Favorite one, and I totally did not get what it does. Okay, since we are gonna be dying anyways soonish, can actually then upgrade it at the tool maker. Before we go over the bridge. Okay, travel to a important place. Okay, it's more of a hands-on learning tool. I learned that way too. Basically, when enemies attacks, if you use the prosthetic, then you will be teleported on top of them. Then you can deal damage if you use it. When someone is about to hit you, basically teleport and get you guaranteed dead. Okay, that is indeed cool, or at least sounds cool. At least unless or so as long you have the charges available, I guess.
What is it?
Okay, a prosthetic tool landed with the favor of a Mist Raven. Cause spirit emblems to use when attacked in the assumed stance. Disappear like the mist and move away. Once you think you've caught on, all that will remain is feathers. That is the marker. Ah, okay. Now I understand it. Thanks for the explanation, by the way. Makes sense. Okay, got it. So sorry. Yeah, sadly enough, yes. Have you played any other Souls game before, by the way? Yes, sadly enough, yes. Can't explain why I'm so bad and sucky at them. I played Dark Souls 1 to 3 and Elden Ring. Oh no. God, we stay at the estate actually for now. That explains it. It's polar opposite of what you should do in other Souls games. Okay, I see. But I have to admit, I've never been very. I played through them, but I've been not a insanely good, talented player at all. But okay, if that's the explanation, that's on the other hand good too. What's your favorite color? I wanted to actually say black, but it's actually green, I'd say. That's what I always said as a kiddo. That's exactly why most players have a harder time adapting to Sekiro than a new Souls player. Other Souls game reward dodging, this one rewards aggression. It should reward tanking damage. I'm kidding. Oh no. Okay, and I quickly gotta, by the way, need to circle through damn prosthetic. Okay, it's there. Okay, and I see there's would have been a way around. Okay, stupid. Didn't see that. Okay, good. Now we are gonna coming in an area I already failed before, by the way. If you rely on dodging, you'll be stuck in a rut. Forget that you have learned this game. Key mechanic is to parry, not dodge. Understanding this, and you'll have a good time. Your goal is to overwhelm your enemy and take their posture. Yes, that's the parrying thingy I have. I'm overcompensating with dodging, yes. 100%. Get what do you mean?
Father.
It's you. I'm afraid I made a bit of a blunder. Perhaps the years have finally caught up with me. Don't bother tending to my wounds, no point. It's too late. Wolf, you must take this.
Okay, hidden temple key. The key to the hidden temple in the Hirata estate given by the owl. The secret temple is located in the very back of the Hirata estate. 2. The Lord is absolute. Defend him with your life. If he is taken, bring him back at any cost.
The key to the secret temple in the estate mansion. You'll find him. The Divine Heir. Going through the front is not an option. You'll never get past the fire.
Yes, sir. Perhaps the cliff's just outside of here.
Yes. Return to the estate entrance. You look for a side route along the cliffs. Take the back entrance through the cemetery. That's your way in.
Understood.
Wolf, never forget the Iron Code.
Yes.
The Master is absolute. Wolf, protect your Master with your life.
Father. If I go through the cemetery, there will be a path to the inner estate. Leave it to me, Father.
Okay, hidden temple key. Will do, will do, will do. Through the cliffs, get it, got it. I'm having the opposite experience. Lol. I played Sekiro before Elden Ring and tried to parry everything. Didn't. Okay, getting it. By the way, thank you for being so kind with the tips and not be very arrogant like other players are. Thank you for being helpful, actually, and not for being painful. Even though stupid stuff like that happens to me all the time. Okay, at least we are not needed to get there again. A path through the cliffs. We already actually do have. I think I already took that way by accident, so to say. Since we already have a bonfire there, with grace there. Oh boy. You're welcome. Sekiro is a hard game, but amazing experience. I wouldn't want anyone dropping over arrogant snobs. Yeah. That's all. I mean, not all of them, right? But there are some. Michael maybe is the exception too. There are a couple of dudes who are not that kind to not that good players. Always glad to meet players who are the complete opposite, actually. I've seen so many people comment on people's videos like, I beat this boss in 3 tries, get good, and that just pisses me off. That's the kind of player I actually mean, which is so annoying. I mean, I'm luckily not having many dudes, you know, be that way, or even around here, so I'm even more glad when I see under some videos on Reddit or stuff to see that there are other players too. I was... That was not good, but anyways, it is what it is. Fortunately, quite a number of FromSoftware fans have this mindset. It's always the people with hundreds of hours in game will bully new players. Yeah, it's not the amount of tries, it's the fact that you beat the game that's trying to scare you out of being it. Thank you. That's the mindset which I'm going, because I die like maybe 1,000 times. But yeah. But still, you are way too kind to me. Thank you for that, by the way. But didn't every time I would not expect that, so thank you very much. That's very, very cool that there are people out there who are actually supportive and not the other way around. So that's the bonfire grace thingy I meant, by the way. Oh god. I'm so... Oh! Could have been careful. Sword games are not about skill, they're about will. I don't think it's the amount of hours, I believe it's that people who defeated the boss feel a sense of achievement and somehow feel the need for justice, that somebody should play the way they play, otherwise you didn't really beat the boss, and also attention seeking. Yep. And obviously if they beat the boss in the first try or the second try and see another player, you know, in the needing 100 times build or anything, doesn't matter, it's that they are definitely better than the other player, and that needs to be said, obviously. And sometimes retreating seems to be helping out. And blocking arrows, okay, parrying arrows, okay. That's what I haven't used before. Okay, so far so good. You're gonna watch the Sekiro anime. First of all, I didn't even know that there would be an anime in the first place. I don't know yet. I have to admit I'm not the biggest anime watcher. Although I had one or two on my list to watch. Like Attack on Titan. So maybe, I don't know yet. That's all I can say. Confirmed a Sekiro anime production this year. Oh, okay. I mean, on the other hand, it's quite fitting, I think, right? Not only because it's obviously a Japanese title, but the setting, similar to Elden Ring, I think, or Dark Souls, is actually, I think, quite fitting for an anime. Although I'm not an expert in animes, obviously. But I think it's just a fitting. Oh no, this spot. Okay, I see. Okay.
You've done well to come this far. For a rogue, you are a worthy shinobi. My duty is to protect the young lord, Lord Kuro. Lord Ishin would never forgive me should I fail. Let us fight together! La!
Oh, I hate drunk people. Okay, I will very quickly go to the restroom, but I will be back very quickly and then we have another try. Alright. More torture. That's what I want. It seems a bit for this fight I am obviously still very bad, and second of all with 3 healing potions. Our friendly supporter there dies actually a bit too quickly, I'm gonna let myself die. Would make no sense to get to the boss now. On the other hand, there are CG walls there in the background. On the other hand, I don't want to face the other boss, the rider boss of yet 2. I don't want to face it, him, she. So block and let's I'm gonna pass the times in chat after the engagement here. Just a sec. Okay, there are the times, by the way, days and times, 3 times a week. Important question, what's your favorite Power Ranger show? I'm old, right? I have watched when I was a little kiddo, the live action kids show was running. I don't know how it was called. I know that it was really, really crappy. And the only thing I actually really, really like, apart from the transformations, obviously they were amazing, is the soundtrack. I didn't even know that there were... I just looked it up, by the way. I didn't even know that there were different Power Ranger shows. Don't hate me and don't kill me, right? And I watched the last movie, which was kinda okay. I didn't even know that Power Rangers... Is Power Rangers still a thing? Apparently it is, right? If where are you from, by the way? I am from Germany. I mean, Power Rangers kinda made a comeback through Fortnite. Did it? I don't know. I don't really follow Fortnite and stuff. I have to admit. I mean, not that I wanna judge anyone who plays Fortnite or likes Fortnite, right? Why am I smart? Okay, not the best.
You've done well to come this far. For a rogue, my to Lord Ish, let us... Hear me!
Oh boy. I move, stupid. I moved when I tried to counter. By the way, you can skip those guys at the beginning by climbing in the roof and directly go to the boss. And then I can already take one health bar from him. Okay, I didn't think about... I thought about them... I thought about those... I thought about those, I thought about the roofs, I thought, yes. Okay, good, but I didn't think about using it to my advantage. I was actually thinking it would be cool to have the opportunity to get one circle off. Do you want tips on the boss? I'm gonna ask you after a couple of tries. When I'm getting stinky, I'm gonna ask. But I think the tip with the roof is actually already gonna help out. On the other hand, I guess I'm gonna get stinky quite quickly. Might be. Okay, I gotta need to actually concentrate, man. By the way, may I ask where you are from, by the way? It's actually good to know. I'm gonna die. Die is stupid. Yes, I can take one red circle, 1 health point from the boss, which is a huge... Oh, I see what... Okay, yes, okay, thank you. India, oh. In the last couple of weeks, it's kind of funny, have a couple of viewers coming from India. Somehow my channel, which is totally fine with me, seems to be a bit promoted in India, which is not bad, not at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just surprised. Okay, that's how you can skip them. Okay, first of all, skipping the first couple of dudes is actually good. Which means we can get here with the resurrect and 3 healing potions. That's obviously a game changer. And yes, I know, I'm fighting without the friend. Just knowing that I can lose his aggro. Okay, he fits in this. Okay. But he's not fitting through here, okay. Or maybe he is. Oh. Okay, I think taking out the surrounding dudes is helpful. First of all, ignore the boss, then drag the friend into the fight too, and concentrate on the boss. And ignore the other dudes. That's how I'm gonna roll. But the one dude here needs to be taken down. And then I mean, what I did obviously wrong again. I didn't counter the death symbol thingy. Stupid. Still got the move dodge in me there. Yeah, honestly, you just need time to adjust. I think so too. It's just so many things currently to... I don't wanna, you know, use that as an excuse, not at all. I know that I'm, especially in Souls-like, very slow with learning. I need to adjust to the parry thing too. I'm still in the hardcore dodge mode. Just having a hard time to get that out of the system. And the perfect parry, the perfect block is, especially against the normal enemies, I am not, I guess, applying often enough. So let's get our friendo. Boy. I got stuck at the freaking stone. This was actually a good situation. He had just one health bar. And then I just could have jumped, man. I mean, two mistakes. I could have jumped over the stone, I guess, and not dodge. Second of all, if I would have skipped the conversation with the friendly, with skipping through it and not using the skip thingy. Anyways, two mistakes I try to learn. Yeah, happens. Ah, you did exactly what I was going to say through tips. Ah, cool. Yeah, on positive note, it was a good try, yeah. This try, I don't know what I did the first time I tried to, when I went around. I am not certain why I didn't lose the aggro of the boss, or the elite there, the drunk dude. Why I didn't lose the aggro there the first time I tried this approach. And why it did work out now. Probably I was not applying stealth the right way. So let's get out of here. Archers are down. Okay, the run around the rosy is not working out. Come on, lose the aggro. Now I'm going right. Good. That's what I've been talking about. Now. Let's do good now. Okay, it helped out. Okay, cool. Nice. Unrefined sake. A bottle of cloudy, unrefined sake. Sake is a drink meant for sharing. This sake is one of Ashina's favorites. It has a rich, full-blooded flavor. On the other hand, it has a reputation for getting one too drunk too quickly. Freya, be nice.
I failed, Lord Kuro.
Okay, that. That. Okay, anyways. Yeah. But buddy, I had several tries here too with that dude. It not only took you several tries. And he died of poison damage. Okay, too bad. On the other hand, if I see, sometimes my brain is just being stuck a bit. If you wouldn't have noted that skipping the first dudes brought me to going around here and taking one health thingy off the boss. So that was teamwork. Nice. Okay, I don't hope that it is banned. I mean, it's just a memory, right? We are not gonna get punished that the one dude died there, right? Whose name I've already forgotten. By the way, if you have not defeated Gyobu Oniwa, I guess that is the dude on the horse, right? Yeah, I have not beaten him. That's why I retreated again in the memory, actually, because I was unable to beat him. Good luck with the next fight. Last boss of this map. Okay. I would suggest to beat him before hitting further. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna talk to the lady here, and then I have a try with the other boss. Let's do it that way.
Son of our, I saw a dreadful vision. It was pouring out more and more. It wouldn't stop. Wouldn't stop. The young master is deep in the mansion. My son, Inosuke, went to rescue him. So he's probably fine, but you never know. The young master might need you, rogue shinobi. Go to him, will you?
Right. She's tough, best of luck. Okay, I have one try. I wanna see. What did I read there before? The dragon lady? I'm gonna have one try.
You, the young masters. I wouldn't go in there if I were you. Dreadful illusion techniques. Without a snap seed, it cannot be overcome.
Take this. It's not much, but it's what I have.
Snap seed, few ward seeds that make a loud noise if you snap them. useful for breaking the effect of illusion techniques. If an illusion occurs, it is because someone created it. Oh, thank you. To crush the phantoms and return to reality, one must defeat the creator of the illusion. Snapseeds can be of great help in that regard. That means it might be useful to have those guys available. I wonder. Okay, I only have one available. I need to find them. Okay, I see.
Father? Mother? The butterflies. Everyone is gone.
My lord. Illusion technique.
Ah,
It's been a long time, son of owl.
I need butterfly. Leave us.
who are...
Do what must be done.
Yes.
Now then, son of owl, shall we dance?
It seems to be that weird fingers. She not these, her little daggers, but the fingers. Anyways, the lower one's vitality, the slower their posture recovers. The posture gauge collar gets redder as recovery rate slows. Vitality damaging techniques such as dodge counterattacks are ideal against enemies with fast posture recovery. Once enemy vitality is low, posture damage moves become effective. Step dodge, after dodge. Oh, counterattack, okay. Lady, there. For an old lady, she is having quite the agility moveset. Okay, one more try before I go back to the rider dude. Actually, I'm seeing I see. She quite difficult. Remember no dodge. Okay, and here I thought that against her that the dodging, if I do the counter I mean, maybe it's a technique I should not try to learn when I'm still in this state of trying to get things done right. I thought that dodging in this dodge doesn't give you immunity frames in Sekiro. Okay. Oh. So I see. According to the law, Lady Butterfly is a former mentor. Is our former mentor. Okay. Okay, damn it. Got confused there. There I could have done the counter. Watch your posture, by the way. If she breaks your posture mid-combo, you're basically dead meat. Yeah. Yeah. Just wanted to see that move. Okay, at least I did a bit more damage. She kinda... I mean, I guess I somehow gotta need to do some sort of counter move to do more damage. It seems to be... she's tanking a lot. Of the juicy damage. Gonna be honest, you're improving a lot faster rate than I imagined. Thank you, but you haven't seen yet how stupid I can actually be. Thank you, really thank you. But I can be very stupid and stubborn and not learning. Sadly enough, quite often. I watched the fire on the rooftop. That's why I actually... And what I'm doing wrong, by the way, in case of learning, I'm way too often still when I could do the Mikiri counter. I'm still moving. I'm not standing still there. That might have been cut out here. In general, strategy you'd want to get with the boss in Sekiro is... Okay, I'm open. Get your health to half. Okay, then with... Yeah, that might get me... I mean, I'm hardly building any posture up, right? That's actually the problem I'm having. You figure it out. Yeah, I got... Yeah. The lower a person's health is, the faster push-up will build up, and the slower it will... Yeah, that's... Yeah. It just... I don't know if this fight is just maybe it just maybe needs time, since it seems to be that I can hit her and then I do a bit of damage, but it's just seems to be a fight which will take like forever. That's a bit weird, I think. Okay, I block mate. Perfect blocks would actually help out as long as our bar is good, right? I'm confusing myself all the time. Dodging, blocking. Are you really just gonna let an old grandma beat you? Maybe I like being beaten by grandma. Don't judge me. Yeah, relax. You're right. I should be more relaxed. Don't shame me for being into gilfs. They have a lot of experience. You see how experienced this lady is? What do they say? Only on old ships you learn sailing? I think that's somehow a saying. What is a grandma if not to beat your ass? Exactly. The old school way. Sorry, I got distracted with the grandma thingy. Some grandmas are unironically dangerous, especially at Kaufland in the morning when something is on sale. True. I'm just confused, by the way. I thought Kaufland is only in Germany. Is it in the Czech Republic too? And it's even called Kaufland there too. Huh. I thought Kaufland was the German of Germanist supermarkets. I didn't even know that it was a international. Kaufland is all over. I didn't know that it's an international business. Area served Germany, Bulgaria, Croatia, Czech Republic, Moldova, Poland, Romania, Slovakia. I didn't know. Okay, in Brazil it's not. Okay. But true. Old ladies sales. And counting their money when they pay. Because they oftentimes don't pay with card. But they are counting the last cent. But I don't want to shame old people. We all get old, sadly enough. And a nice tip. Use a shuriken on her when she's in the air. I was so far quite... She'll fall down. Okay. I was so far quite reluctant with them prosthetic things because I was not sure how fast we recover the little crosses, but I think we get them quite frequently from normal mobs. So yeah, good. I try to combine that. Although it's oh boy, quite a lot to combine currently. And it would be good if no wall or nothing would be in the way when I shoot her. Okay, get a chance to get them from killing almost every enemy. Alright, good. Okay, now it makes more sense. I see what there's a skill. I don't know if it's a skill or an active or passive. When to, I think, increase the chance or double the number, right? Of crosses available. Yep. There's an item called Bibu Balloon of Spirit that can increase the chances. Okay. Can get a few extra when you invest in skills, but I think it only goes up a little. Alright, I see. Not too... Oh, I can't. Okay, I can't display. Just wanted to see... Ah, boy, okay. Just when I was interested in skills, boy. Don't interrupt my circles. Increases the maximum number of spirits. Okay. But it doesn't say how many. Okay. Increases by 1 or 2. Okay, that's really not many. Okay, that's really a small amount. And that may be the worst moment to actually throw. That's the moment where I should dodge without moving. And maybe have the white one equipped. Some death blow attacks don't work. Okay, yeah, I'm some... Okay, but... The counter move is still working. What you said with the confused with the dodge is still working when she's doing the symbol thingy, right? That's then still thrust attacks. That's actually where I'm trying to apply it. Otherwise, I'm not sure what a thrust attack is and what not. I actually only tried to do it by and wrongly when I saw the symbol. What I actually got more confused about this try was when there are 2 symbol attacks. I thought there was only 1. Oh. I thought there was only 1. It's just simple. Simple when the symbol comes. It's simple when the symbol comes that you do the. You can press circle, but actually, one is for thrust attacks, Mikiri, and one is for sweep attacks, jump. And how am I supposed to differentiate them? If you're not fluent in Japanese? By the animation. Apparently it's written in Mandarin. Okay. Okay. Didn't know that. Sorry, then pardon my ignorance, then Mandarin. The different perilous or danger attacks, the red, yeah. Okay, I'm just, oh boy. I am gonna have a lot, since I'm now seeing these symbols, I am gonna, so there's grab, sweep, thrust, shock, holy cow, and then in different colors? Okay, but I see the symbol, I see the difference between thrust and sweep. Okay. Good, then I know. Thank you. Okay, sweep is double jump. It comes more from instinct. Okay. Double jump. Okay. Thank you, guys. That, hopefully I'm not gonna forget that until the next time. Get it in the system, but now. But that was thrust. Okay, I see. It's so quickly. She always starts with a sweep. Okay. Double jump. Try double jumping at her as soon as you start the match. Okay. Nah, she's not a, I wouldn't call her a lady. Even if she calls it. Okay, she has, yeah, no thrust attacks, I don't remember she has one, but, okay, sweep, sweep, sweep. Green Grandma. Green. Queen Grandma. in the Kaufland watching for sales. Yes. See, the old lady has some tricks. Scared. She has some tricks up her sleeve. Like a real grandma. She likes a surprise. I double jumped. I swear to God. Maybe too late. That's a secret attraction. If you give her butter, bread, cheese and ham, she won't be hostile. Oh, so I just need to farm those items. Okay. Then we know what we are gonna do next stream. Farming for some nice items and put a sale sticker on them. I'm a poppy. Yeah, the mid-air attack wasn't sweep, by the way. It's a special danger attack that neither thrust or sweep. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to do a... Between now and the next stream, I'm gonna need to do some crash course on them signs. I'm utterly confused. I'm gonna need to watch a video there on it. I'm absolutely confused on the different states and stuff. That's why Sekiro Sekiro is considered harder than other FromSoft titles, since it's more complex. Don't try to study the signs, study the movement of the boss. I will try. But it seems to be that you actually need a bachelor's or a master's degree to master this game. That might be helpful. Are you just saying that you haven't graduated from the world-renowned FromSoftware University and you don't have a doctorate in Sekiro? I'm truly disappointed in you. It's a shame that it now actually came out, right? I thought I could get through it. Oh boy, that's kind of embarrassing, right? Oh. Are you saying, honestly, you stop listening to us and play, you will understand along. It comes. I hope. I'm still very, very grateful for tips and stuff, right? Even though it might then lead to confusion sometimes, and the implementation of mine needs to come. But maybe in the end, I will be getting I will get a honorous doctorate from FromSoft. Maybe out of that they are doing that in order to end my suffering with this game, to get an honorous doctor. Oh, that would be cool. Imagine there would actually be a FromSoftware University. It would be kind of funny. I wasn't even aware that there's a guild scale, buddy, but I don't know. She's definitely not a 10. She's definitely not a 10. The pro does not know his guild. I'm sorry, I'm not judging anyone who has something for ghosts, you know? At least the 8 of... I don't know. She's... To be an 8, she would be... She should be looking more dead, shouldn't she? Oh, I'm sorry. That sounded weird, right? She should actually look like a vampire or like a zombie to be a 10. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, let's forget that this conversation ever has happened, right? Rating grannies has never happened. Let's erase that. See, when we are not rating grandmas, I'm actually doing damage. Didn't mean that in a weird way. I'm just playing a game here. It's I think I'm the normal one here. I didn't come up with the whole thingy. Everything is totally normal. Nothing weird has happened. I don't... May I ask, in a very polite way, what does... I hope your teacher is a proper... What does this term... What is... Do you mean with... Does this mean girlfriend? Gilf, what is that? I don't know what that means, girlfriend, right? Why should the teacher be a girlfriend? Don't even know what that word means. I'm not Googling. Why should I? I'm having the controller in my hand. I totally don't know what that word means. I did not. I might know the M word, right? I just definitely don't know what that word means, and we are definitely gonna stay family friendly here and focus on grannies who seem to be quite athletic in a fantasy game, who do a lot of yoga and stuff, are very fit, and will have a long-lasting happy life, and are lovely grannies, yes, who like to bake cookies for their grandchildren and be happy and stuff, and you know, knit and stuff and do socks. I think she just groaned, right? What a weird lady. Okay, good. We are gonna go on here. Oh boy, on Thursday we will be going on. It's then gonna be the end for today. We are gonna be having more fun with Sekiro and bosses on Sunday. On Thursday at 7:45. It was good. By the way, in my opinion, yeah, it was a win stream. Exactly. I learned a lot considering this game. That's actually good. Thank you for watching. I wish you all a good night. Thank you for watching. Good night. And may the sleeper protect you all. and have a good one. Thank you for the likes and the subscriptions, by the way. Thank you very much, and for being friendly in chat. Thank you, good night, and goodbye.